I mentioned this earlier at a meeting with my agent this morning, and we were talking about he's got two younger clients who are up for these new things, which is great. And you know, the first thing that came to mind was, do you want me to talk to them? That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah.
And not in a bad way.
Yeah.
But like, I just feel like I could be like, this is great what you're doing. And, but like, maybe I can help you how to navigate it a little bit so that you don't just like feel like you're just horrible all the time. Like not horrible,
Right.
but like you're just being controlled all the time. Because it doesn't have to be that way. And I think it's taken this long for us to be like this, for me to look back and see how I was doing that. I think it was safety measures in a lot of way. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny for me this morning when he said that. I was like, man, I feel like I could. And sometimes when you talk to other people on other shows, that's sort of the back room discussions of how do you navigate? How do you navigate?
Well, it was the same with Tyler Hecklin. You know,
Yep.
Tyler, who I love. He was just on the podcast. It took years for him to come on the podcast. He was just kind of like,
I saw your clips for that.
Yeah, I'm doing this. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to, bullshit. I don't. And when it was over, we made it happen. And, I think he still needs some time probably because he just got done with the series. But like after shooting a series for 10 years, it took you time to sort of go, now I could look back with fond memories. I'm out of it. I'm not the same guy anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not the same. And, and it's also like everybody, like I've never been in a situation where people are just like constantly coming after you. I've never been really the lead. I've always been the second lead or this, or never like crazy press, just like, people like, hey, will Michael do this interview, or, some heightened success.
Sure.
But nothing like, playing Clark Kent on Smallville for 10 years. So I can't even relate. I can relate in a small way, but like, you're doing all this, and there comes
it's
a point.
also like, oh, poor me or whatnot. But like,
you just weren't interested.
I don't get anything out of it in that.
Well, you get something out of the
it.
cons and the podcast now.
Yeah, now I do. But like the idea of, I hope my fame or celebrity has never worked when I wanted it to. Put it like. A dinner reservation, a hotel that's
not true.
No, I'm telling you.